Now let's return now to Jeff Gort, the scene of the church shooting in Texas. He's in Sutherland Springs. That's about 30 miles southeast of San Antonio. He has more on the church shooting. Jeff, good morning.
Hi again, Gayle. The tragedy here in Sutherland Springs is the latest in a series of large-scale acts of gun violence. The country has experienced mass shootings in more than 10 communities this year. Nearly 100 people were shot and killed in attacks on so-called soft targets. Those are relatively unprotected sites like businesses, concerts, and houses of worship. Now a church has been targeted again. Mark Strassmann is here with a debate over how to secure unprotected places. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Jeff. A church is a sanctuary, and by definition, a sanctuary is a place of safety until it's not. Here in Texas and across the country, there are now calls to post armed guards at churches to prevent acts of violence like this. But some critics say that strategy could backfire.
I think it's incumbent on every organization where people gather to discuss proper security.
Bishop Darnell Dixon believes the best way to protect his church in Raleigh, North Carolina is with armed defenders.
If I call people together, it is incumbent upon me to make sure they are safe.
Dixon is voicing his concerns following Sunday's massacre in Sutherland Springs, Texas, and a long list of religious sanctuaries hit by gun violence. In 2012, a gunman murdered 6 people praying at a Sikh temple in Oak Creek, Wisconsin. 3 years later, 9 parishioners were shot and killed at Mother Emanuel AME Church in Charleston, South Carolina. And in September, a shooter killed 1 woman and wounded 7 other people at a church in Nashville, Tennessee. In an effort to make it easier for places of worship to provide volunteer security services, Texas passed a law in June waiving state requirements on training, licensing, and background checks.
Firearms is where it can go drastically wrong.
Chuck Chadwick has trained and certified more than 350 personal protection officers at churches across Texas. He says looser restrictions are not the answer.
Especially in these rural areas, you need somebody who is already there that has been trained in some kind of tactical way in order to have a chance.
At a church shooting in Colorado Springs in 2007, a member of the church's volunteer security team shot the gunman. And in Mississippi last year, the state passed a law allowing churches to post armed security. Hard to believe that it's come to this.
It is. Mark, thank you very much.